I look rough as fuck. Guys, I'm starting to really reevaluate my life right now as my depression is sitting back in. I don't know why my ancestors thought I was gonna be the one to break all the curses, because this shit right here is hard as fuck. And I think they might have been very confused when they took this decision, because I'm crumbling so fast right now. I thought I was gonna get a normal life. I thought I was going to have a regular job and just be regular. I'm going back to my old ways and we're smoking again. Isn't that my solution to anything? If I have a mental breakdown. The only time I'm like really like happy, and I don't know if I'm faking it or not, is when I'm around my nephews or nieces. Because I just don't think it's fair to be depressed around them, you know? Like as a parent or as an aunt or uncle, any type of parental figure. I feel like your emotions should be kept private. And I don't know if I feel that way because my mom always said that, but I really do appreciate her for that. Like, I appreciate having a mom that kept her shit together, even if she probably didn't have it together. I appreciate that I didn't have to comfort my mom, to put it that way, you know? Because it's not a child's job to comfort their parent. I don't smoke around them. I smoke like at 2, 3 in the morning when everyone's asleep. And I smoke outside so they don't smell it, because I want them to know. Well, not even know, but just know that they can still be happy being sober, even though I'm not doing it, but it's definitely possible. Welcome back to what I call the journey. Guys, I don't know what to call this. You guys are just watching a depressed young adult roll up some weed, trying to find a way to cope. No, but for real, I have to quit smoking again. I feel like I'm always like, I'm gonna smoke, I'm not gonna smoke. I always relapse. Been on this shit for like the past 8 years. I was going to quit YouTube completely. My depression was definitely getting way out of hand. Look at how much keef I have at the bottom. I just felt like I shouldn't be recording until I lose weight. But I just felt like I shouldn't film until I am at my ideal weight. And then I was like in just a fucking ball of depression. Like, it's so pathetic, honestly. I hate that shit. But I was let go of my job due to my record. I was just going through a tough week last week. Like, it was just hell. Like, my insomnia was not letting me sleep. I think I was like up for 3 days. And I realized that I don't even contact a lot of people that I used to be so close with, you know. I'm not close to a lot of people anymore, how I used to be, which I know that's a part of growing. If you do not lose friends over time, then you aren't growing, which that's okay. Like, I had to learn that, you know, not everyone is going to stay in your life, no matter how long you've known them or whatever. Like, you know, time means nothing. And sometimes these people aren't even bad people, you know. Like, when you really think about it, some people just are bad for you. Like, and it works the same way, vice versa too. Like, you're not a bad person, but sometimes you could be bad for some people that you're around, and you don't mean to. Like, nobody wants to be a bad person towards the people that they love. And I just had to see that. I had to realize that this week. And also, I got my fucking period, so I think that's also another reason why last week was such a shitty ass week, because I don't know why the fuck it is that every time the week before your period, it just feels like the world is falling apart. I don't know if it's the same way for y'all. Comment down below if y'all understand what I'm talking about as a woman. But that should be driving me insane. Look at this. The nugs made it stuck. And I hate when people are like, how can you tell people that? Like, it's such an embarrassing thing to tell people you're depressed or telling people about your mental disorders. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't just hide it by drinking and getting drunk and stupid high all the time like everybody else. So guys, let me tell you guys. So my aunt noticed that I was spiraling out of control last week because last week was really bad. I received a message that I wasn't expecting, and it just like, I was already in a bad place, but shit just brought me even more down. So I was just spiraling a little bit. Your girl right here got news about 2 weeks ago that I'm about to be a big sister again. We're about to have baby number 11. I'm about to have 10 fucking siblings. I am literally the actual stereotype of a Mexican having so many siblings, and I don't even know some of them. Shit drives me fucking insane. Like, so yeah. My next sibling, I'm gonna be fucking 40 when it graduates. Yeah, that should give you a little idea. And I don't ever talk to you guys about my personal life like that. And trust me, what I say on here, it's just the tip of the iceberg ass shit. I'm never like, I'm gonna let y'all think y'all know, but y'all don't know. But yeah. So yeah, I was like stressing out about that because I'm just like, I have to find a way to rob a bank to feed all these children and myself, and to get myself a car. And so yeah, shit was just not adding up for me. It was adding up. I just didn't want to do the math. But yeah, so basically my aunt set up an appointment 2 days ago with a doctor. Supposedly she was gonna prescribe me back my antidepressants because she thought it was better for me to, like, you know, get back on my meds and stuff. I haven't been on meds since I was 16, I think. Oh no, I'm lying. Since I was 18. But I never last long because I always go back to weed and drugs. So yeah. And I was just like going through it because when my job told me they couldn't hire me, it was sad because like my supervisors, they were like really upset. They're like, we really want you to work with us, but the state of California just doesn't agree with like your record. And I was like, okay, like I understand. I don't understand. Why would y'all let me work for y'all for 3 months in the first place? But whatever. So yeah, so tell me why this doctor, while I'm on the call with her, she's like, she asked me, do I think about hurting myself? And I'm like, yeah, I think about it here and there, but you know, I'm not gonna do nothing. Like, it's not bad, you know, I'm not gonna do anything. Just thinking about it, you know. And so I was just like, you know, I'll deal with it by a piercing or getting tatted or something, you know. I'll go get another piercing sometime the end of the week, Michelle. Don't worry, I'm gonna be fine. And this bitch was like, okay, we have your address. And she gonna say my address out loud and say, I think it's best that we send an officer to come get you and go to the ER. I said, wait up, hold up, ma'am. I was like, hold up. Like, I understand that you think mentally I'm in danger of myself, but no, I'm not. I literally was like, mind you, this was through Zoom. It was a virtual call. So I'm literally looking at my phone and I'm like isolated so none of my family could hear because they didn't even know I was on the phone call with a doctor. I was like, you cannot bring an officer to my house and then have me explain to my family what's going on. And I don't even like cops. We don't fuck with 12. Why would you do that? I need help and you're doing the opposite of that. And so she was just like, no, we just don't think it's safe to put you back on medicine. You have to be under care on the ER so we can make sure you're fine with the medicine because it can make you even more suicidal. And I was like, listen, I know I think about hurting myself, but I think that's normal and I think it's fine because I know I'm not going to do it. I was like, if you go through my Google search bars or anything on my laptop, you don't see me Googling the cliff nearest to me or how to tie a knot. or anything like that. I don't Google shit like that. I was like, ma'am, I'm fine. Like, I'm not fine, but I'm fine. There are people that really are gonna kill themselves out there. And me, I know I'm not gonna do it. I love myself too much. It might sound narcissistic and shit, but we here. She really was urging for this officer to come to the house. She was like, if your sister or someone can't take you to the ER, we will send the police officer right away. And I was like, ma'am, I am not going. I was like, I am not gonna go to no hospital. I was like, first of all, I don't even got health insurance. You better put a medical bill on top of another medical bill that I haven't paid for in 2 years. And two, that's really gonna make me want to kill myself. I was like, you want to help? Don't do that. Because once you give me a $3,000, $4,000 medical bill that I can't afford, I was like, I don't got no job right now. I was like, don't do that to me. I was like, that's not going to help. I was like, I just got laid off. Please don't do that. I have no health insurance. I was like, blame the government. Okay? So, but I was just trying to explain to her. I was like, I'm okay. Like, yeah, I think about killing myself, but that's only because the world's fucking ending. Other than that, I'm just a regular young adult. Like, literally just yesterday, we went into a fucking climate emergency. I hope y'all know that shit. I hope y'all keep up with the fucking news. I don't, but I sure as hell keep up with Twitter. And we went into an emergency climate yesterday. That's irreversible, which I already knew that shit because it's in the Bible. And the government right now, they're creating chips that are going to basically... They're creating chips to put in our body that's gonna tell them if we have COVID or not. That's a fucking lie. That's a lie. They're GPSs. Please don't get them. Please, I hope, man, I really hope y'all ain't got the vaccine, but I ain't even gonna talk about that shit because that shit's so controversial, but whatever. I sure as hell am not getting nothing. Like, and I'm not even an anti-vax type person. I'm just an anti-COVID vaccine person. Like, everything is too sus right now. I cannot trust the government whatsoever. But yeah, so that happened. So I had to convince this fucking doctor not to call the fucking cops on me. And I'm like, yeah, they try to arrest me for being mentally ill. She was like, what? And I'm like, don't ever do that shit again. But my period's about to finish. I'm better now. Back to normal. Back to positivity and sunshines and all that beautiful, elegant shit. I can't stand myself. Like, I can only imagine what you guys are thinking right now across the screen. There's nothing worse you can say to me that I haven't said to myself. And that, my friends, is a win. But yeah, I'm about to go smoke. I was just giving y'all an update. I was about to disappear on y'all's asses. Y'all was about to lose me. I'm gonna keep doing YouTube until I find what I'm meant to do. Maybe it is YouTube. I don't know. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm sorry for the absence. I just really wasn't like in the right headspace. And I just was going through it. But we better now. We back in business. We better now. I'm gonna start getting these videos done for y'all. We about to be having content on content on content. It might be boring. Don't put your hopes up. It's just me. But yeah, so I love you guys. Thank you guys for the people that messaged me. I am fine, super duper great. And I love you guys so much.